Welcome to Fayetteville in Focus, the city show sharing stories from around town.
Every 2 weeks, a new episode will air on FayTV, the City of Fayetteville's government access channel. FayTV airs on Channel 7 on Time Warner Cable, and it's also streamed online at faytv.net.
You can also watch individual segments from our shows on social media by liking the City of Fayetteville on Facebook or following us on YouTube.
Our feature story today is about a new mountain bike trail that the Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation Department recently opened.
You know, Sherry, I had a lot of fun riding on this trail, and I'm really excited that we get to show this story finally to the public, so they're really in for a treat this week.
They sure are. No matter what your idea of fun is, we're sure to have something for everyone in this week's calendar of events, so stay tuned to find out what piques your interest.
But before we get started, let's take a look at some of our local news in our Fayetteville in 5 segment. The highly anticipated Keith A. Bates Senior Pool opened to the public recently. The pool is adjacent to College Lakes Recreation Center located at 4945 Rose Hill Road. A ribbon cutting kicked off the official opening of the pool. Named after the late Keith A. Bates Sr., who served on the City Council from 2005 to 2013, the pool is the third public pool to be built in Fayetteville. Family of Mr. Bates were joined by city officials for the opening. For the rest of the summer season, the pool will be open Tuesdays through Sundays from 8:30 to 6 p.m. each week until school resumes. The pool features a kiddie pool with a larger pool with 6 lanes and a slide. The total cost of the new pool is $2.4 million. The city is contracting with the YMCA to staff the pool. Officers with the Fayetteville Police Department recently met with community members during the Coffee with a Cop program, an informal neutral space to discuss community issues, build relationships, and drink coffee. Coffee with a Cop provides a unique opportunity for community members to ask questions and learn more about the department's work in Fayetteville's neighborhoods. The majority of interaction law enforcement has with the public occurs during emergencies or emotional situations. Those situations are not always the most effective times for relationship building with the community, and some community members may feel that officers are unapproachable on the street. Coffee with a Cop breaks down these barriers and allows for a relaxed, one-on-one contact. All community members were invited to attend. The event was hosted at the McDonald's across from 71st High School on Rayford Road. The program is taken to the different areas of the city to meet with local residents. The City of Fayetteville, in conjunction with the Downtown Alliance, Fayetteville Parking Service, the Fayetteville Police Department, Cumberland County Career Center, and Eldon Meacham of Rest Care Workforce Services, announced several new public-private partnerships during a recent press conference. The Fayetteville Police Department will oversee a program where cadets will function as the eyes and ears of the police department and provide a visible presence downtown. The cadets are college-age students who receive 40 hours of formal training from the city police officers before beginning their patrols. The cadets will travel in pairs while on patrol and will be in radio contact with police headquarters should issues arise. The cadets will be dressed in khaki pants and blue shirts emblazoned with the City of Fayetteville Police logo and name tag. Fayetteville Parking Service, under the City of Fayetteville's Engineering Infrastructure Department, will roll out its Ambassador Program in July. The Ambassador's mission is to help monitor and enforce parking regulations downtown while serving as ambassadors for the downtown area by greeting visitors and providing information about upcoming events, points of interest in the downtown area, restaurants, and stores. Ambassadors will wear black pants and a yellow polo shirt embroidered with their names, the city logo, and the word Ambassador on the front of the shirt. The Fayetteville Police Department Police Activity League, also known as PAL, is in full swing and has run 2 summer camp programs so far this year. Each camp runs for a week and connects local children with police officers. This helps to build connections and foster mentorships. During the program, officers and children participate in programs together such as rock climbing, rappelling, archery, sports, and much more. We will have more information about the PAL program in the next Focus feature segment that will air in August. The Person Street Innovative Stormwater Greenscape is moving along and is expected to be completed this fall. 2 blocks of Person Street between Cool Spring Street and Blunt's Creek Bridge in downtown Fayetteville are being redeveloped during the Greenscape project. The goal of the project is to beautify a major downtown corridor by widening sidewalks, making the parking spots more accessible, and adding landscaping and LED lighting. The project represents how environmental improvements and major downtown transportation corridors can be completed by using features like bio-infiltration bump outs and permeable pavement design. What this means is that 87% of the runoff is now designed to flow into the ground and help recharge the groundwater. This in turn should help reduce by 95% the amount of pollutants such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and suspended solids from reaching our local streams. The North Carolina Clean Water Management Trust Fund is assisting in the cost of installing the structural stormwater management facilities along the corridor with a grant of $309,000. The city of Fayetteville has had a successful first year with its red light camera program and all their 10 cameras at intersections around the city. The cameras take photos and video of cars after they enter an intersection when the light is red. Citations are not issued if a driver is making a right or a left-hand turn. The red light camera program has issued 16,963 citations, of which 10,892 have been paid in full. The busiest camera has been the one on Ramsey Street and Law Road, with more than 2,340 citations issued since the program first began. All proceeds of the red light camera program go to Cumberland County School. The city is working with the vendor ATS to expand the program to 5 more cameras. We'll have more information on expansion of the red light camera program in the months ahead. You can stay up to date about the red light camera program at fayettevillenc.gov/redlightcameras.
Today's feature story is about the Cape Fear Mountain Bike Trail, and with me today is Marty Gibson, owner of the bicycle shop. Marty, tell me about the partnership that you had with Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation in this endeavor for the bike trail.
Well, we were really excited when we received an email from Jacob about participating in some way to help the city build a mountain bike trail, and when we saw that, we were just super excited to help in any way we could. So I contacted Jacob, and everything went from there. Everybody we talked to absolutely loves it. It's something that the city has really needed for a long, long time. And we're just happy that it's actually a city official, park. All the feedback we've had has been fantastic. Everybody's thrilled, and we just need more of it.
Well, we certainly appreciate your partnership in this endeavor.
Thank you.
Now let's find out more about the Cape Fear Mountain Bike Trail. Nestled in the woods off of the Cape Fear River Trail lies one of the newest attractions for the Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation Department. During the ribbon cutting ceremony, riders open the Cape Fear Mountain Bike Trail for business.
Let's go ahead and ride through.
Right on, here
Break
we
it
go.
on.
For the riders on the trail,
Have fun.
it is a moment they have been waiting for.
Thank you all so very much.
I don't think we can say enough. Fayetteville's been waiting for this for a long, long time.
We're happy to see it. We've been waiting on this for 20 years. Well, we only have one other single track trail in Fayetteville right now, so getting another one was really important to the citizens here.
Winding through the trees and along the river, the trail offers plenty for those looking for a challenge.
It's not an easy trail, so we, would encourage folks to be, careful and to wear proper safety equipment and definitely have a knowledge of being in the woods.
Riders are required to wear a helmet, watch out for other users, and help maintain the trail by not riding right after a rain. But even with all the best equipment, riders still need to be careful and ride at their own risk.
I think for a lot of it, you're definitely going to have to be on your toes to stay on your bike.
Despite the more challenging sections, there is still something for everyone.
Ooh. I might have to leave that to you young guys.
What'd you think, Otis?
I'm an avid rider. But that type of trail, I haven't rode those in about 10 years. That's good. It's good. You have to work to get that one.
Ooh, you better be fit, wouldn't you say? Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. It's how you want to make it. If you want to make it hard, you can make it hard. But if you just want to, take your time and just, roll along and maybe stop here and there.
It's a lot of fun. The first part is fairly technical, but the second part is more approachable to a novice.
The Cape Fear Mountain Bike Trail currently runs for 2.75 miles and is split by the Cape Fear River Trail. The entrances are along the river trail and are less than a mile north of where the river trail runs along Eastwood Avenue. The first section of the mountain bike trail is more technical, with a single track trail that winds up, down, and over ravines. Along the way, there are quick turns and obstacles that are for the more experienced rider. This intermediate section runs between the Cape Fear River and the Cape Fear River Trail. Once the mountain bike trail crosses over the river trail, it becomes easier for the more novice rider. There are still some sections in this area that can be challenging for beginners, but the trail winds through a more level area before the trail ends.
Favorite part of the trail I don't know. I think just the whole thing on the whatever side of the road that is, where it's a little easier, a little flatter, and you can just kind of cruise, but it's got a lot of turns.
I enjoy some twisting turns and getting some high speeds and occasional jumps.
Before building the trail, Parks and Recreation staff attended training with the International Mountain Biking Association to learn how to build a trail that is safe and enjoyable for riders while keeping erosion from ruining the trail. City staff began the labor-intensive task of planning, clearing, and building the trail. With the help of the bicycle shop and volunteers with Warrant Officer Holden's unit chipping in.
We had a couple of military groups come out and work for a day. We also had a lot of different single volunteers come out and help us out. So without them, we couldn't have gotten it done nearly as fast.
It was interesting to see the trail. Some of it I recognized, some of it I did not. It looks similar to what we were working on, but it's clear that the city's put a lot of work into it since we were here. Putting in the logs and the jumps and things like that, the gravel. But it was a very rewarding experience to feel like I had a part in something this cool.
And there is plenty of room to grow.
We're hoping to get about 9 or 10 miles out of it. We have quite a bit of land out there beside the Cape Fear River Trail, so we want to continue it further.
I think if we can get it to that length, then people from the surrounding areas will come in and come to Fayetteville to take advantage of it.
If you are interested in helping maintain and grow the trail, it is not too late to volunteer.
We're going to be doing a trail building day once a month starting in October, and it's going to be the third Saturday of each month. So we're going to hopefully get some more participation in fixing it up.
Awesome of the city of Fayetteville to do this. We can't say enough, to the city and to everybody who's put heartfelt effort into, getting this whole project rolling.
Well, it's great to offer a new recreational activity and allow people to be able to come out and enjoy something that they could enjoy in other places.
If you would like to learn more about the Cape Fear Mountain Bike Trail or other programs at Clark Park Nature Center, call 433-1579. Are you a Harry Potter's fan? Then you'll want to be at the Cumberland County Public Library Headquarters Branch on Tuesday, July 26th to rock out to the music of wizard rock band Tonks and the Aurors, who travel the country performing music about Harry Potter. The concert is free for all ages, but registration is recommended. One lucky registrant will win a copy of J.K. Rowling's upcoming new release, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. You must be present to win. The Headquarters Branch Library is located in downtown Fayetteville on Maiden Lane. For more information, call the Headquarters Branch Library at 910-483-7727. There's no better way to experience the dog days of summer than being at the Cape Fear Botanical Garden for the inaugural Dog Day in the Garden event, benefiting Fayetteville Animal Protection Society, or FAPS. Dogs can wag their way through a 1-mile fun walk along the scenic river trail. Enter your dog in the garden pageant, which will sniff out the best and cutest of the canine contestants. FAPS will also provide a low-cost microchip clinic. This event takes place on Saturday, July 30th at the Cape Fear Botanical Garden. It is a day full of activities beginning at 1 p.m. Want to get away from the hustle and bustle and enjoy the tranquility of nature? Well, here is something for you. Lake Rim Park is offering a guided kayak trip where you can explore the many scenic water bodies in our area. All equipment and transportation will be provided for a cost of $35, or just $5 if you provide your own boat and transportation. Bring a packed lunch to enjoy along the river. This trip is suited for adults and kids ages 12 and up with a participating adult. The kayak trip will be on Saturday, August 13th, and participants should meet at Lake Rim Park by 8 a.m. Space is limited, so you'll want to register early. To register or for more information, call Lake Rim Park at 433-1018. You can find more calendar of events by visiting the city's website at fayetteville.nc.gov.
This will wrap up this episode of Fayetteville in Focus.
We hope you enjoyed. If you would like to watch this or any other FayTV program, visit us on the web at faytv.net.
So remember, like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And keep watching our live stream on our website or on Time Warner Cable, Channel 7.
Thank you for watching FayTV.